mercy!
Can it be?
And then here came Peeves, oh ugly.
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm Saturn and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we got a special episode because this episode is in the past tense. The time that I've been gone, I've been playing non-stop. I haven't forgot about y'all, I swear. I know I have a habit of not finishing games, but I got y'all on this one for real. I've been putting in work in the background. So in this time period that I was recording non-stop, some of the audio just, I don't know if it just didn't get recorded, if my mic cut off or whatever, what have you, but I basically summed everything up and kept all the important stuff. So, first things first. Last time I left off in the last episode, I was finishing up my training with Lucan, finished the tournament, Mance was congratulating me like,
seriously, well done.
After that, Professor Cabbage Patch ends up calling me into her class. She had me working with a mandrake twice the size as everybody else mandrake, so when he got to screaming, everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. I handled that well, and then she congratulated me too.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
You know what I mean? Then she sent me on my way and she let me plant a plant in her class, and I'm supposed to come back later to dig it up when it's ready. Moving on. So after that, I hit up Professor Sharp's class, aka the Snape wannabe. In this class, I learned how to make a new potion by myself. Then I meet this guy named Garrett. Apparently he's the headmaster's nephew, but he is bad news. Hear me when I say it. I decided, hey fam.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
I don't know if that made him mad or not. I don't really care. Came and did what I was supposed to do. And Professor Sharp even congratulated me on it. He was like,
Glad you managed to stay on task. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist.
Yeah, I know you mad.
You've done well today.
I also took the liberty of changing the difficulty because I didn't realize that would make a big difference, but it really does. After I did all of my side classes like a diligent student should, I moseyed on over to a main quest with Professor Fig. What he said was kind of important, so I'm gonna let y'all listen to that.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand.
Best in the
You
class.
must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
All right, let's go.
So, shall we proceed?
Yes.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule is...
He with a student right now.
Indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
You let him talk to you like you a child. Where your balls at? Get your balls
That
up.
man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
I'll go
But
without
Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further.
I bet
I
he
shall
working for the
find you
bad
when
guy.
I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Right. After a very blue-balling meeting with Professor Fig, I went and found Sebastian so he could take me to the books. Initially, everything was fine. We made our way into the restriction section, no problem. And then here came Peeves, oh ugly.
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
And then he just flew off. So the plan was Sebastian would go try to catch up with Peeves and I would continue forward. After walking down a dozen of flights of stairs, I finally come to a chamber that only I can see with the ancient magic. Oh, this is another ancient chamber. I'm ready. Let's go.
where might this lead?
I don't know. I've been doing this for an hour. Tired. Jump, girl. End my suffering.
Incendio.
Mink it.
Leviosa.
Mink it. Well, figure it out after an additional 45 minutes. Yep. Loot ain't even worth it no more. Watch I get a pair of gloves. Even worse. An hour and 45 minutes. And some change. For a basic cast.
It is a book after
It
all.
is a book. See, what you need to do is, we need to read this book and then burn it. So can't nobody else get to it. Touch a foreign book, it might be cursed. No common sense. flashback. Percival! Man, this is a living legend. Oh, never mind. He dead, I think. Little girl. Oh, there's no water. And your bucket got mold. They don't see them? Beautiful. Yo, brother about to keel over, ain't he? That's the only family they show, though, so they must hold some sort of importance. Percy, come holla at me. He got that Morgan Freeman syndrome. Was old even back then. That's crazy. I should look sad. Say thank you. I sure do know how to ruin a moment, don't I? Oh, that's her. I knew she held importance.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I
Tense
am.
meeting.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Just like me.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year.
That's crazy.
I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your
always a
hamlet.
I
snitch in a
recognized you
group.
all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too.
You can't see them?
But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient
I'd be scared of me
magic.
getting murdered.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper
Wield it
training.
too.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves,
He's a
Miss
hater.
Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
Oh, I got that.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
That's why I be scared to get murdered. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Oh, you ain't gotta worry about that. Oh, that's not even me. What am I talking about? Girl, if you ain't alive today, we know what happened to you.
Sebastian.
Look at him, snitching.
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
Again.
I had thought we were through with
Nah,
this
Papa,
mischief.
we ain't finna let him go
Clearly
down by himself.
detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
Oh, you snitch
But
ass.
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight.
Oh, hell.
If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy.
Look at Peeves over there posted up.
Waste this.
There was nobody else.
You're a real one for that.
I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Your mama. Why'd I let him go down by himself though? That's kind of grimy. So, after all of that, after sneaking into the off-limit book section with Sebastian, I make my way back to Professor Fig only to interrupt a meeting between him and Professor Snape. In typical Professor fashion, he tries to enlist the help of Professor Snape. Of course, he doesn't believe anything that's going on. He calls him ridiculous and everything else under the sun. Leaves and said that he'll think about it. He'll look into it. Then I go into trying to tell him about the book, and I'ma just let y'all watch it.
It was a book we were after.
I don't know why you're trying to get that phony to help us anyway.
Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how?
I snuck in, obviously.
Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Look at my outfit. Don't look at my outfit. Focus on what he's saying. My bad.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
You mean to tell me out this whole book, them the 2 pages we needed?
Still, I will need time to study what remains.
But we don't have time.
Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time.
We don't have it. Professor?
I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here.
Percy.
The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did.
Like
she could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories?
What do you think, Professor?
Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Sad, sad day.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
He should have jumped like us.
Don't neglect your studies.
He just sat there.
Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Man,
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
Boring.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
I don't want to go back to their class. Professor Garlic actually
and don't
smells like
neglect
garlic.
your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
I thought I wasn't gonna never have to come back to you.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield
Oh, what's up, Natty?
as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do
we
so
confessing
outside
for
of
sure.
the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I
Professor
teach you
Hackett,
an
I have
additional
an
defensive
odd
spell.
respect
Please
for you.
complete the
I
assignments
don't know where it
have
came
given
from.
you.
You there! Can you help me?
Girl, who are you?
It is good to see you, my friend.
It's good to see you too. I hope you're ready for the crap storm
Hello,
that's about to
Natty.
fall
How
out my
are you?
mouth.
I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend.
I'm worried about myself.
With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you.
Girl, I can't
I'm
sleep at
all
night.
right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
You hoped correctly. Please help me.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The 2 of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason,
know, right?
you were clearly in danger.
I am,
For
please.
now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us.
Call the proper
to
authorities.
all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you.
Yes.
I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You
Tell me what it
displayed
is.
such courage fighting that troll.
Oh, gosh.
And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you
Serona.
have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
Girl, don't try to play hero.
Men like Rookwood and Harlow
Get
are the
yourself
reason my
killed.
mother and I left Matabili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
What can you do? That's real dangerous. Don't do that.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
So you want us to kill a man?
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
Yes,
I spoke
the
with
proper
her.
authorities.
She was polite, but perhaps understandably, would not discuss details with a student.
As she should.
I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning.
Okay.
I was
I'd rather
thinking
him
that we
poach than
could
to
investigate
poach
a
me.
bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up
You
to.
about to get kidnapped.
I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
I mean, I appreciate you, but what can you do?
Be on your guard.
Always that. And who is she? Casually walking past us while we talking.
Beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Who is that?
What's going on here?
Dang, I can hear you from across the lake.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time
pressing
to...
an old lady
Rookwood
for
don't
me?
give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
I'm a literal child. Y'all don't see how creepy this is?
Leave her alone.
You heard what she said. Get back.
Extinguish!
Oh yeah. Bet you wish you stayed home today. You think purple scares me?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Ma'am, what did I do?
Protect me,
I'm not good.
You'll take this student on your dead body!
What she said?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Lady.
Are you all right?
She breathing,
thanks in no
still.
small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Thank you.
Care to tell
stranger.
me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me
It's really
to
good if you
get
don't
to
know.
you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's safer
It's a
if I
long
just
story,
keep it to
but
myself.
Thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous.
Who's Priya?
Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at
Talk to
Hogwarts.
him. So after this, she goes on to talk about her wife and to talk about Merlin some more. We did get a helpful tidbit of information. She taught me how to use those little Merlin puzzle gazebo-looking things. Wasn't really all that important to the main story. It's a good thing to go back and do after I beat the game, but it ain't gonna happen right now. It's just too many of them. I'm sorry. Moving on. So after my overly eventful walk with Natty, I discovered a letter in my mailbox from an individual named Scrope, who claims to have the missing pages from the book we just found.
Scrope can help you, and you can help Scrope.
Not only is it's not only bad enough that your name is Scrope, but then Scrope proceeds to send me on an errand boy treasure hunt quest for these little notes, getting closer to his location, I guess, because he didn't wanna get caught up. So then I'm running through the castle until I eventually finally get to Scrope behind this little pumpkin patch. Boy, I know you lying. Scrope, you got a lot of explaining to do because I'm fed up. Ain't even got no real clothes. Why they treat y'all so bad?
Thank you for coming all this way.
Am I
The name's Scrope.
Or are you
Scrope
missing an ear?
serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years.
No wonder.
Apologies
Look all
for the
beat up.
abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Bro, they teaching us early. They always want something from you. You can't get
Happy
nothing
to
for free
help,
in life.
especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Bro, I bet your heart is the size of a golf ball. What happened to you,
How
bro?
did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required.
And you okay with that?
One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Why you still got the bandage on, though?
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages and the ring.
Y'all need to have a revolution or something. Look how they got y'all living. Bro, y'all are vicious. The stone ones, them stone backs, they move way faster than the flesh ones. It took forever to get over here. Bro,
why would I need a piece of toast?
I was just about to ask that.
I
We
suppose
swimming.
that's where it goes.
It's probably not even toast no more. Squid like toast? Since when? Okay, let's just go inside then. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. Grab that. Thank you.
Could it be? A visitor?
Why would anyone come visit you here?
Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me.
You just
said I might find a black family ring here.
Choose to stay here? Or...
Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon.
A century ago.
Can't say
How
I
old
blame
are
him.
the elves?
I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes.
Peeves had the pages.
What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
Hand it over.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
I'd like to have them, please.
I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So,
I should have
I
known.
followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea.
You got snuffed.
Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the
You
pages.
want me to end up like you?
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast.
I knew it.
They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
You trying to be funny? Okay. Upon entering this cave, man dressed it up, made it look like the cave was just gonna be like easy breezy. I mean, I know I died, but you know, you're talented, whatever. So I go to the cave. Why is the cave infested with hundreds of spiders? Every corner I hit is a spider. I literally fought spiders for a good 10 minutes before I even got to the first puzzle. I forgot to mention that part. Puzzles at every turn. And on top of that, I had to get all the loot. So I was in here probably about 35, 40 minutes before I actually got the pages. No, not even got the pages. Got to man's body. Are you kidding me? I just can't win. We finally made it.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages.
I hope so.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
Oh yeah, we here for sure.
Thank you for keeping these pages
Look how they did
safe
my boy.
all these years.
The level of disrespect, they ain't leaving no flowers or nothing. Just spread eagle.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Unbelievable that out of the entire book, this is what we needed. The 2 pages that were removed. Peeves, why did you have the pages in the first place? Whoo, eating the girls up tonight. Come on, come through. You want next? Oh, I ain't doing no damage. Ah! Let him know.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Why? It happens every time. Go through the portal, girl. Before more people show up.
Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
So why is it unnerving if you don't seen it before? Poor jack-o'-lantern.
Where am I? Oh no. The room is starting to flood.
You just gonna sit here and drown?
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Oh, okay. Let me know something.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Yeah, keep hoping. Where we at? Where we at? Oh,
What
we good
is
now.
this place?
Ignore my hat. I found it on the way. Yeah. What is this place for real though? Tell me this don't look like God of War. Is this a map? Percy!
Can it be?
Bro, these are pictures.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives.
How does this
You're
work?
Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic.
You think I'd
Yes,
be here if
sir,
we didn't?
I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic.
All of them?
We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't
I don't have the book with me, sir.
Bro, don't tell me I did all that for
That
nothing.
is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
This the most ghettoest.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is
Whatever.
in place.
I ain't coming back here. I'm gonna send Professor in my place. Never mind, he gonna screw it up. After the whole book fiasco, I was in Hogwarts for a minute. I was like, nah, I gotta stretch my wings. So I came out here and got my first broom ever. I come in here, I get my broom. I bought all the brooms that his man had on display. Then I proceeded to go through all of my outfits. I have a good amount of stuff that I haven't even ciphered through. So I go through, I finally find my forever outfit. I'm talking about the outfit that I will wear until I beat the game. That's what I put on. So not only did I have a fire fit, but then I proceeded to ride out of Hogsmeade. Nobody else at Hogwarts has a broom for themselves. Oh, except Imelda. After that, Professor, what's her name? Professor Matilda wanted to see me, so I spent some time running through the castle trying to get there. I sped it up because it just took so long for no reason. We here.
Professor Weasley?
I'm here, Professor.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
She was kind of cryptic. Why is the rug still moving? Am I about to get took? Okay. I mean, real life, I don't know if I would go. I wouldn't go in there. Not without Professor.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I...
Oh, thank goodness.
Merlin's beard.
Right on time, girl.
I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
Oh, you knew about this room, huh? Of course you did. You're headmaster.
Shall we?
We
After
shall.
you, Professor.
Take my hand. I'll lead you. I'll lead you. Never mind. Look at my cape, though. I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it.
So...
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf room, your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
So, what is in here that I need?
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Those shoulders about him.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent
you
work.
In the same boat as
You'll
Gamora
note
right now.
Evil twin. Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Eventually, I come to a crawl space. Then I eventually run up on Deke in here up to no good.
Yikes! Careful!
Watch yourself, because if you would have hit me with that, we would have had a problem.
Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Your whole race is a
Deke,
slave
we've
race,
been
bro.
looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here.
Got a hunchback because of how
Is this
often
the
you bow down.
student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Look,
Deke
he's
has
doing
been
it right
a
now.
friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
So
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it.
All right, I'm closing my eyes.
The room will do the rest.
She ain't even listening. I'm just doing it, just moving on its own. the intro?
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
Thank you, Professor. That means so much to me.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
So what does that mean?
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Teach me? Deep, why are you cleaning? Room is brand new, it's not even dirty. Man's back there scrubbing for his life.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object.
Okay.
You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I
did.
And I got it for
Where
free.
can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see.
Deep.
Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used.
Yo, where do I get a
to
jacket
study
like
magical
yours?
plants and brew potions in class.
If I had your jacket, shoulder check anybody, instant dub. Stop playing. Alright, so no exaggeration, I probably spent about 2 hours designing this room and trying to get it exactly how I wanted it. The main issue was that I didn't have all the furniture articles that I wanted. I ended up emptying the room, so it's kind of like bare on the furniture, but the wallpaper is what took so long because I couldn't get it right. After I finished the room, she talked to me, congratulated me, and then sent me on my way, and then that was it. So now that we're all caught up, we can finally start the game. Real time. All right. As you can see, things have definitely upgraded. I've been putting in real work. Y'all gonna see. All right, so this my main man, Deke. What's good, Deke? We saw him in that other episode. He was talking to the headmistress. I thought he was Dubby, but it wasn't him. You know, Deke, you don't have to clean. You my friend. This is your purpose in life? Couldn't be me. Not in the magic world.
Deke
We can go ahead and
you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thank you, Deke. Check this out. Like this is what you go into battle, right? This is for hitting the streets. This is also 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 for hitting the streets. This is for hitting them classes. We gotta keep it kosher because these folks out here be jealous. We're gonna put on our battle suit because things might get sticky out here. But that's not what we're here for. We here to do main missions, and I'm trying to style already. We just got in the game. Oh, one more thing. I got a bunch of wand grips. This one is my favorite for obvious reasons. I don't know if I got it on camera or not. I saw this man in the girls' bathroom. He was just floating around. He loved this spot though. This is his spot. I seen him in the bathroom once though. I'm watching you, sir. We 9 minutes in and we ain't even actually played no game. Okay, level 8. We are level 24. I've been fighting beasts. I did not get a broom for any of this. No wonder she ain't got no buns.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner
Yeah,
tried
I
to give me
appreciate that.
detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you
Now I
find
owe you
what
a
you were
favor,
looking
which
for?
is never good.
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
We're not
Understood.
discussing it at all.
We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft.
We can't
Not
trust
even
him.
the professors know about this place.
I would tell Natty before I
This
tell
way.
you. Absolutely not.
There's a secret passage just here.
Oh, I saw this, and I thought it was a chest inside or something. Couldn't get it open.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He
Blind
named it
guy.
the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister,
Revelio.
Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never.
You don't think the
confides
people that
in
made
anyone.
the school knows this is here?
He's trusted
It's
me
not
for
really a
daily
secret.
minutes. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Oh, well, since you friends with him, can you confirm or deny whether or not he's blind?
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does.
Oh, he is blind.
No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Is this where I get Avada Kedavra? It does sound dangerous. That's ridiculous.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like
I want to
Ominous.
learn it.
He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic.
Just
but
teach
you
me the
should
spell
learn it.
already.
I can teach it to you safely here.
Go
It
for
may
it.
take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo. Wait, hold on. Never mind.
Ready?
Confringo. What is that? This? I do enjoy fire spells as well. This one is my favorite one. Defendo. What is it? Incendio? That's a good one, but it doesn't have any range. How far can I go?
Well done.
Dang, this goes really far.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Me
This
too.
is
I'm ready for more
exactly the
spells,
type
bro.
of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's
You
more
know
where
any
that
green
came
spells?
from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Sure, I mean, what you want me to flirt? I really don't know how I could help.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
Why you don't like him?
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
He abusive.
By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover
ain't even
something
get
they
the
think
choice.
I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I mean, he's helped me a lot. Like, Sebastian's helped me a lot. Regardless of if I like him or not, he's told me everything. And if push come to shove, I can kill you. Like, I'm the main character. I'm not going nowhere. So,
you must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret undercroft.
Right.
You can trust me.
All right.
For your sake, I hope so.
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient
magic? Oh, you wasn't supposed to tell him that.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that.
Right. I thought she was going to talk about Gringotts some more.
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me.
What do you mean, tell you?
I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
It's not like the spell changes. It's the same spell over and over again.
When I head to
Why do I have to
Feldcroft,
practice?
I'll send you an owl.
Revelio.
I did not expect her to spill the beans about the ancient magic. I thought she was gonna talk about the vault, the secret vault we found, and the book we found. Like, she just went straight to the core. I was definitely planning on telling Natty before telling him. But Natty was standing outside in the open. Like, we were literally standing on the sidewalk somewhere.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice.
We could have just walked
You're
off.
the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
He is so angry. You can't even see me. He covered for me, I'm gonna cover for him.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room.
Dang, he's so mad.
Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
What did I tell you? I said they always make you like one character and then they show their true colors eventually. No need for threats. Like, I'm not gonna be nice to you no more.
I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
Wait, calm down.
Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant.
Bro, I suggest
Sebastian
you watch your
gets
mouth,
himself
man.
in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
What did I do? Man, that's the last time I'm trusting anybody. Never again. Never in life again. Man's done lost his mind. He lost his little blind mind.
I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Okay, well, it really hasn't. It don't matter what happens. I am the main character. Everything is gonna work out in my favor. Bro, I want him to die.
Wow.
I know that's a little harsh, but the way he was talking to me was harsh. I didn't deserve that. I can hear you. Wow, what a threat.
Later.
Ominous, I had such high hopes for you. You're slithering. What did I expect? Can't believe it. I'm baffled. I'm at a loss for words. My heart is broken. It hurts. It hurts my soul. Sorry I had to do this to you, but it's gotta get done. You ain't no kin to me. Clearly. Oh, this is a nice hat. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It was giving bandana at first, now it's giving tablecloth. It kinda matched though. I'ma keep it. Keep it on. So what? Sue me. You think you know a guy. Professor Fig, I gotta tell you something, boy. You talk about your trip was unproductive? Bro, I done did so much stuff since you've been gone. Where was you at? Where was you at? Enjoyed spending time with your friends. What friends? These people hate me for existing. Why did I get him?
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens, ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf,
A lot
Scrope.
of stuff.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toad.
Why would you want to take toads?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Why do I feel like Professor Fig's gonna die in the end? And I don't even feel bad. I mean, you okay? But you're such an irresponsible professor.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Something feels off. I don't know what it is. I could be crazy. I learned spells while you was gone, bro. Mouthful. Got way too many stories to tell. You missed out, but I'm not exactly happy that you're back.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Is that water? What that is? I'd be scared to walk on that. I should have took that hat off. I look slow. Professor Rackham. I mean, he is a professor, isn't he? He's gone.
This looks
Where's he at?
promising.
You don't even know what that is. Just walk. You are so dumb. He's literally senile.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course,
a castle.
Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Oh, that's Hogwarts. I'm slow. All three of them is gone. 4 of them is gone.
If only you were here to see this.
Who? Miriam? Oh, he's got a... Oh, there you go. You was in the bathroom?
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map.
You cross-eyed.
Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room. None of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves.
What a waste
The fact
of time.
that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts.
Be on your foot tall.
We may already
Professor,
be
do something.
too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Listen
Shall
to
we
me,
have a look?
Professor? This is the ugliest little hat. If you end up betraying me,
I know that tower. It's not far.
I won't hesitate to gut you.
You may have seen it yourself.
I have, actually.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're
You got a little bow on the back trying to be cute. So I have a question for you, Percival. How did you get into the painting? Is that like a spell to preserve youth? I don't know who stayed in that one, but they need a cleaning. When I get old, honestly, no, probably not. I wouldn't want to be cast into a painting because it's a piece of paper and you can't move it. What if somebody damages the paper? Do you die? How does that work? I almost drowned down here last time. You need to handle that. Let me take this off. I'm like embarrassed. Regalia hat. I like your nerve. People really... And it's like, you put this in the game? Who do you really think is gonna choose to wear any of this? Like, you're trolling at this point. Damn, it's hot in here. It was just cold last time. It's hot, boy. It is hot. The one thing I did want to do, I don't think it's gonna happen in this video because I've been trying to do it for a while. I feel like it's like a chapter 2 type thing. I want to be able to unlock level 1 locks on doors. Am I gonna get in trouble for this? Like, what kind of professor has me damaging public property for an assignment? I'll see y'all when I complete this quest. Dear Madam Kagawa, you forgot the E on Madam. You can't spell. Is your Quidditch board moving? I can only imagine what a checkers board looked like. Or Lincoln logs. Y'all would go dumb crazy. Thank you, Kagawa. I mean, it's kind of weird that you gave me an ice spell because you're not even like a spell instructor. It makes sense to get it from dark arts and to get it from potions, but you're a broom master. Like, that's not your field. That is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this, and please catch us in the next episode of Hogwarts Legacy.